With coverage you can count on this evening, Way 31 continues to follow the Alabama Supreme Court's decision that frozen embryos qualify as people under state law. This as a major embryo shipping company pauses business in Alabama.
Way 31 reporter Paige Meyer spoke to a fertility specialist today who works with the National Embryo Donation Center about this ruling. What did he tell you about this, Paige?
Dan, that's right. Dr. John Gordon tells me that he has had more than 25 years of experience helping families with infertility. He says the recent U.S. Supreme Court decision has had many unintended consequences, including Cryoport, the embryo shipping company, pausing its services here in Alabama. Now, Dr. Gordon says there is nothing preventing embryos from being moved in and out of the state. It's just a matter of who is willing to do so, as companies decipher what this ruling could mean for them. Now, although there are a few clinics that have restricted IVF treatments in the state, Dr. Gordon says he knows of many whose operations have remained normal. Dr. Gordon says his clinic in Tennessee works closely with the National Embryo Donation Center, a nonprofit that allows companies to relinquish their extra embryos to wanting couples. Dr. Gordon says thousands travel to his clinic to adopt these embryos. He says the Supreme Court's ruling is beginning to show people how helpful embryo adoption really is for families who struggle with infertility.
For a couple, when they go through IVF and they make 15 embryos and told, well, it's no big deal, you can just get rid of them when you don't want them. Then when their child's born, they look at that little picture of the embryo, they look at their kid in the playground, they look at that little picture of the embryo and they think, there's 12 in that tank. I can't throw them out, but I don't know what to do.
Dr. Gordon says right now, if a couple doesn't want to donate their embryos, they can keep them frozen or donate them to science. Now, Way 31 will continue to follow this story and provide you updates as we get them, both on air and online at waytv.com. And make sure to stick around for Way 31 News at 6 because you'll hear more from Dr. Gordon about IVF. But for now, reporting live in Huntsville with coverage you can count on, Paige Meyer, Way 31 News.